Hey guys, what's up? Coach for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. If you're watching this live, hello, what's up? If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, please like the video, and please leave a message, even if it's just hi Bill, hey what's up, whatever, because YouTube will use those algorithms to send it around the planet. So that's the deal. That's why we do it, right? So it is a cold day in Detroit again today. It is freezing cold. We got about 17 inches of snow on the ground, and it's cold. It's gonna be cold for the next week. So 25 below tomorrow in the morning. So Daisy's gonna have a short walk. Hey Sherry, what's going on? Yeah, so
Okay, I found this on the web for what's going on. Check it out.
Hey Nancy, how's it going? Yeah, so so we're gonna do a little channeling. Hey Taz. Talk a little bit about stuff going on. So what's going on in Aries? Okay, because it's really going to be something that's going to change things. Hey Darlene, how's it going? How are you? I'd love to talk to you sometime. Just have a conversation. Say what's, just meet each other, whatever, on the phone, whatever. Hey Pat, what's going on? But thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Yeah. So we're going to do a little astrology stuff, not a lot. Then we're going to channel because that's what they said we're going to do. It's like, you know what? Do we need to plan something? No, we're just going to channel. Hey, Lacey. What's up, girlfriend? Yes. Yes, Sherry, that's what happens. You and other people who have the same type of name, I guess. I don't know. I think it's the I in the end. Yep. I think it's the I in the end. Yep. Yeah, right, Darlene? We need to just, talk on the phone or something. Yeah, Yeah. So, I've known you, but I don't know you. Right? Yeah, it's wild. Yeah. So we'll see who comes on. It's only been a couple minutes. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? How are you? Yeah. So, there's a lot of energy. Hey, Paula. How are you? Chimes, a lot of energy. I mean, crazy energy right now. I woke up this morning at, it must have been 4 o'clock, 4:30, whatever it was. And I'm vibrating in my bed. Boom, 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 boom. It always comes from my solar plexus, always. And it's like, boom, 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 boom. And I can feel it just vibrating. Hey, Ruth. Vibrating. Sometimes I think it's my, what's it called? Vagus nerve, because I'm working on that. So, yeah. All this transformation and stuff is kind of cool, kind of wicked. Yeah. But the energy is intense. Are you feeling the energy, Paula? Oh, yeah. The energy's it's really good. It is, but I know that I'm full of it today. And I'm so deeply connected this way today, it's ridiculous. So I gotta get my water because I'm gonna need it. Yeah, and the phone. And the dog is chasing the UPS man, so you might hear a little bark of whatever because she barks loud. So yeah, but today is the start of plenty of extremely intense days. Okay. Sherry's getting, it doesn't matter what other people think or say about you. That's true. That's self-worth, everybody. That's self-worth. I'm pretty good with that, but I still got more work I got to do, which again, understand everybody that it's never going to be complete. Your work's never going to be complete, ever. When we're in 5D, it'll be much easier because it'll be, we won't have the thinking process going on all the time. Yeah. Hey, Suze. How you doing? Yeah. So I think we're going to start because I got to get this energy out of my chest. It's like just ridiculous. Okay. So first off, astrology. We've been talking for the last couple weeks on the program about Saturn and Neptune and Uranus and the other 3 planets going into and staying in Aries. Okay. Now, Saturn and Neptune are already there. Okay, Uranus is joining in very soon, if not already. Okay, what does that mean? Well, Saturn is structure. Hey, Audrey. Saturn is structure, right? It's a Capricorn thing, right? About the structure of everything. Kind of like the Matrix, right? Kind of like the Matrix. That's what that, yeah. Okay, so it is. Hey, Carol. Yeah. Wow. Okay, this is starting fast. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, sheesh. Holy moly, that came fast. Man, they are jabbing me. Oh my gosh. Okay. Holy, I think we're gonna, yeah. Whoa. Okay. So. Okay. Whoa, another one. Okay. Yeah, so Saturn is structure like the Matrix, and that is breaking down with Uranus. If it's not already in Aries, it's coming into Aries. Neptune is drying out basically in Aries because it is a fire sign. Okay, but what that does is it works with Aries energy, which is now, and it works with Uranus energy, which is I don't care how we do it, we're going to rip it apart. Okay, and in a reading today, I was talking with someone, and they showed me how the Twin Towers fell inside of themselves when they got hit by the planes, and how the steel melted. That's Saturn structure. Okay. Hey, Leanne, and that's what's going on now. Now, Neptune and Saturn in Aries has not happened in over 4,000 years. At 0 degrees, they just came in to Aries together. Okay, 0 degrees is like I'm just starting my transformation. I'm just starting my war. Okay, because Uranus is war, as well as Mars, but Uranus is like FU war, right? So as that starts to percolate, okay. Now Uranus will be in Aries for the next 14 years. Okay, 14 years in Aries. Okay, Uranus is passing through. Saturn's passing through. All right, but those three planets together with Venus, Mercury, and Mars, all at the same time in the same place in the sky, 3 degrees away from each other. So they're right next to each other in the sky, right? And here we have clouds all the time, so we don't really see them. Okay? That powerful 6-planet energy is all transformation. Burn it down, rip it down, tear it down, and let's build our dreams. Let's build our future. Let's build the ascension. Let's build up and build up and build up. Again, we're in a 1-year numerology. Okay? Brand new. Brand spanking freaking new. And as a Capricorn Aquarius, I felt it as soon as it happened. As soon as it happened, I felt it. The energy shifted like that. Okay? The first week of January, which again, my birthday, right? So understanding this is the most important aspect in astrology right now is what that is going to do to our world for sure. Okay? Because when outer planets are in our personal space, they change everything because it takes them so long to go through the zodiac. Okay? Saturn is 2.5 years, right? It zips by into zodiac signs, and it does one of two things. It either brings you hardcore structure because you don't have any boundaries and it wants to restrict you, or it loosens the boundaries because you are too rigid, you're too intense, you're not allowing yourself to go, to flow, to be. Okay? What's awesome is that Saturn is the new structure of the future. Once it's down, as we watch it fall apart in our country, because it's going to, okay, it will be rebuilt totally different way, totally different, absolute different way, more magical than ever, Spirit says, okay, because it's connecting to us. We are 5D. We are the ascended people. We are who was put here on the planet at this time to bring complete change and transformation so that others will follow us and with their questions, right? And I think I mentioned this last week. Pam Gregory on one of her broadcasts on YouTube. 60% is with us, 40% is not. Until 20% of the 40% wake up and go, oh, you people are crazy. I'm going with them. And that's us. We're the ones people are going to come with into 5D and higher. Okay? Now, what is 5D? What is 5D? Less thinking. Less mind, ego, worry, depression, all of that third dimensional stuff that we cannot take into 5D. My experience with 5D is lovely. It's lovely. I'm in it most of the time. I'm not worried about this, that, and other thing. I have complete understanding and belief in my guides because they're my guides. And they've proven to me time and time again in my lifetime of 66 years, right? That they've always got my back. They've always got my back. They've always got my back. Now more than ever, right? I mean, with big changes in the last 2 years of my life, having to reinvent myself and having to mentally and emotionally and professionally, right? When people have left my life, which again is a blessing because they made that happen. See, for the betterment of me. Did the muggle want it to happen? Not really, but it happened because it was supposed to happen. And I hope that every one of you will understand that you are always protected by your spirit guides and guardian angels. You're always protected. You're always protected. Surrounded by white light, whatever you want to call it, right? Again, if it helps your ego to invoke Archangel Michael, awesome, cool. Cool. But he protects the planet anyway, right? They all do. They all heal the planet. They all protect the planet. They all nurture the planet. So understanding that is core, right? That when things happen, they happen for the reason. And the reason is to have you shed your third dimensional self. I'd be the freaking poster child for that since 2008, right? So as we go forward and you become more and more and more aware of your ascension, you're going to be absolutely amazed at where you are, what you're able to do. Is there a time? Is there a place? No. Did I think I was going to be this guy 2 years ago? Oh, hell to the no. 8 years ago? Not at all. 11 years ago when I left my job, or 12 years ago now, no. I was a muggle with a voice in my head. See? So all of us are going to ascend to that level because we're here for that reason. There's one person who watches this program who isn't going to ascend into greatness, into being a totally different human being than who you thought you were. It's going to completely change. As the world around us crumbles and is rebuilt by us, by the collective, okay? As we sweep out, as our third dimensional lifestyle changes, because it's going to, right? Hey, Debbie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Kathy. Understanding that it is what it is and we can't change it. I told somebody today in the reading that you can't run from it. You are this person and you're going to be this person no matter if you want it or not. and trying to put your head around it does not work. It does not work because it hasn't been seen yet. You haven't seen it yet. But again, I will state, did I think I'd be going to be this guy 2 years ago? Not at all. 8 years ago, 11, 12 years ago? No, not at all. I'm just here, right? My sister's going through her transformation, which is fabulous. And hey, Rusty, and me helping her out, not really guiding her, but brother and sister stuff, right? That she now accepts. That's why that happened. Of course it did. Of course it did. They know your soul journey. We do not. We don't know the contract. Our soul knows. We don't know yet, but we will know, right? So that's the astrology part, okay? Because that's what everything, our energy comes from that. Our energy shifts because of the planets, okay? Depending on, again, you want to make sure that you know your rising sign, and you want to know that you have your moon sign and what your Saturn return is. You need to get your birth chart done, okay? Again, it's just a standard birth chart with your name, where you're born, the time you're born, and it all comes up, pamgregory.com. Scroll all the way down, it's on the left-hand side, it says free birth chart. Click on that, put your information in, you can print it out, you can put it on your phone, whatever. But I'm telling you what, now more than ever, you need your birth chart so that you can understand why this cool thing is happening or why you lost that, why that shifted, why that changed. Why did I have to push that person away? Hey, Sue, I'm doing good. Why did I have to leave that family member? Why did I have to do all these changes? Because it untangles you. It untethers you to allow yourself to ascend. Without even knowing it. You're not even feeling it, but you feel different. And that's what's cool. I can't shut the heat off because it's cold as hell in my apartment. So yeah, that's loud. They gotta try to fix it. So anyway, no, so I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, be right back, guys. That was my mother. My mom just said, turn that damn thing off. Okay, I will. So, yeah, you do what your mother says. Or they repeat it again and again and again and again and again. Crazy. Okay, so that's the astrology thing. It is super, super important to have your birth chart, that you can look at it. Super, super important because you're going to use that more than ever into finding out, why do I feel like this? They're not going to tell you, guys. They're not going to tell you. 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 They're not. Hey, Sue, they're not going to tell you. You got to have your chart. You can look that stuff up and you'll know exactly what the deal is. You will. Because you look at it and go, oh, that's why because you're going to learn what the planets stand for and what the zodiac signs stand for. And you're going to be amazed at how they correlate with each other in all the transformation in your life. Especially this one now, where we're in a 1 year in numerology, brand new energy, brand new everything. And all the stuff from the last 9 years is gone. It's literally gone. They peeled it away from you. Because of brand new energy in the sky. That's what it's all about. That's what the deal is. Because your future is all good. We got to get rid of we got to get rid of all kinds of stuff, right? Or you've done your work and it feels pretty good. And I get it now. You'll have plenty of epiphanies going, what the heck? I know what that is now. I know what that is now too. But how do I know? Because it's already been uploaded. Soul Journey is right place, right time. Especially if I'm preaching that, it's 2017, 2018. Yeah, James. See? So we're all in this journey together. And as things disintegrate and things get scary and they get afraid, don't be in fear. Don't be in fear. Can't. If you understand and truly believe and embody that they've got your back. Prime example is myself. Left my job 12 years ago. I'm in my same apartment I got in 2010. I drive a great car. Again, that I've had since 2018, but I don't drive that much anymore. I'm home all the time. Still have that. It's in great shape. Okay. I can buy the food that I want to eat. I can take care of my dog. Yeah, I can buy what I want. It's pretty good. And I'm retired. So I get my Social Security. And I have then I have my readings and things, right? My memberships for sure. Did I think I'd be this guy? No. I was making 6 figures 12 years ago. I'm making 6 figures now. But everything is different. Everything is different. And I'm not in fear anymore. My sister's going through that now. She's in fear. I know people that are in fear. They think they have to work all the time. They think they have to do this, they have to do this, they have to do this. You don't have to. If you allow them, they will bring you what you need. But you have to believe they can do it. And you have to heal yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to go to the gym. You have to talk to a therapist. You have to talk to somebody who's spiritual. Myself, whoever, right? A medium, a soul coach like myself, whatever. Make that a point for you. But ego will stop you every single time. Why? Because it doesn't want you to transform. It does not want you to move forward. It wants to keep you in 3D and keep you tied to that fear. Hey, Diane. That's what its job has always been for 12,000 years or more. See? So if you're not taking care of yourself because you're working and you're emotional because somebody passed, broke up with the boyfriend, the wife, the husband, whatever, right? It's all about us. Again, I was heartbroken when my dog died, right? Heartbroken. Then days came. Then Lee left. I'm good. For 2 years, I've healed about that. Bailey dying. Lee going because it was time, right? So you have to allow yourself to move forward by acknowledging how you feel. By going to someone who can give you the answers that fit with your energy. Therapist, perfect. Somebody like myself, perfect, right? But you have to do for yourself. They're not going to do it for you. They can't. You can ask them, and they can do what they can do, but you have to participate in that transformation, in that letting go, in that helping them remove it from you. Okay? In the last month, as we became a 1-year numerology, I truly let go of everything from the past 9 years. Everything. And it felt really good because that weight was lifted off of me. Hey, Beth. It's the way it is. I truthfully focused on that okay, new year, January the 1st, 1 year, awesome, brand new beginnings, brand new beginnings, brand new beginnings. And physically, emotionally, psychically, but just had them pull that big sack of potatoes away from my body. And this becoming, wow, clean and clear. Visualization works. It truly does. If you're serious about it. And again, learning tools on how to take care of yourself. Emotionally, physically, psychologically, spiritually. Because you can't let it rest inside your body because they will put you into a spot of WTF. They truly will. I've seen it happen many times. Because you're not doing the work that you need to do, and you're simmering and you're sitting in that stuff that they're trying to get away from you. You have to let them know you're ready to let it go and then be there to help them to remove it. Okay? So, again, tied to astrology. But also our personal growth and our personal health, we really have to be focused on it now. Because it's only going to get better. Trust me, it's going to get better. But you got to get the toxic shit out of your body. From childhood, from this lifetime, from past lifetimes. This is the lifetime, everybody, that we let go of everything for 12,000 years or more. It's rising to the surface. Stuff you'd never even thought about. Yeah. Because this is transformation. We've never been through this in 14,000 years. 3D human has never been through it before. World wars, famine, starvation, death, all kinds of horrible things over that period of time. But we've never had a transformation. Our soul knows what it is. But human, because we are sovereign, right? No. You don't have a choice. As Pam Greger said, 60% is going with us, 40% is not. Till 20% of the 40% goes, okay, I'm on that boat because this boat is sinking. Transformation. Changing of attitude, changing of energy. Everybody's getting caught up in that cool stuff. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Okay? So if your life is in a bad spot, again, you can have a pity party. Trust me. Have a pity party. I've had plenty in the last 2 months. You know? It's been fine. It's been fine. I was good. It's all good. I don't care. Whatever. You know, I didn't care because of my physical illness, right? That I have because I needed to let more stuff go than what I was letting go. See? And that is important to understand. They gave me this stomach stuff because I was a Capricorn Aquarius who's stubborn and thinks he knows and doesn't trust anybody and doesn't think anybody's right. He doesn't think anybody's right. right? I mean, they're right. They're right. They got it. And taking me through that time at the last end of the 9th year in numerology, right? Guess what? Now I'm getting better because I'm brand new energy. The medicine works. Getting better. Feeling better. New medicine's working. Hello? Any more that we need to talk about that? That's all of us. All of us going on this path of least resistance if we allow them to remove the pain from us. The sadness because somebody passed away, right? It took me 5 years to get over my mom dying when I was 28 years old. It took me 5 years. I didn't have therapy or anything. I didn't even have this, right? I had a voice in my head, but it was for work. It wasn't for personal stuff, right? So I get it. But that energy back in 88 was pure 3D. I mean, heavy 3D. We're not in that energy anymore. And the more that you don't want to be engulfed by it, right? They're going to put you in place by making you let it go. How is that? It is either by vertigo, right? Or it is physical ailments like myself, right? I mean, the reason I didn't do the Coach for the Soul for I think 2 months was because they said, "Bill, you got to focus on you." Well, okay, so focus on you, not not do the show, which is a lot of energy, right? And they're like, yeah. I said, okay, so I did that. So what do I do now? Nothing. Why am I not taking care of this here? Went through I'm on my 3rd doctor in 6 months. And this doctor knows because, again, I got the medicine when? The 2nd day of January. December, I couldn't get the medicine. They tried 2 times. It was delayed until the 2nd of January. And guess what? Bing! Pharmacy has it. Go get the medicine, Bill. Okay, cool. Take the 3 pills a day. Cool. That's how it works. See? I mean, I'll just say another kind of miracle thing. My friend Lacey in Alabama, okay? Her dad is old. She was taking care of him. He's he's miles away, let's just say, right? And she asked Spirit, would you just bring me somebody to take care of my daddy, right? His ex-girlfriend came back. She's like, well, not really the person that I wanted to come back, but she's supposed to be back because her dad's okay with it. And I love my friend Lacey. And she's like, okay, Bill. Because she's a control girl. She got a whole lot of stuff going on in her life because of the family that she was born into. And she loves her mom, she loves her dad, brother, whole thing, right? But she's actually in this transformation, which is beautiful. And I've only met her 7 months ago, I think it was, maybe 6 months ago, maybe 7. And this woman has, she's transforming into this person that I thought would take years, but it's not. Because she's getting the answer from her guides when she says, I need somebody to take care of my daddy. These 2 women I can't do. We're not doing that. Brings back somebody that she's not really cool with, but her dad is. Hands off. Let it happen. They brought her for a reason. So you can have peace after you understand that I got to make peace with her. She's doing what she got. I'm going to see my dad twice a week, whatever it is. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do his medicine, blah, 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 blah. Boom, done. That's how, and that was quick. I mean, I talked to her because she's in the memberships. I talked to her a couple weeks before, and boom, she goes, Bill, you're not going to believe this, but his ex-girlfriend's back. Hello? Why? So Lacey can make peace. So Lacey can make peace with her. Take that energy that no longer serves her and letting it go. Transformation. Transformation. There you go. I love when that happens because that's just notifications. They just got whatever. You know, the weather report or some BS, right? Synchronized with me talking about my friend Lacey. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And you have to be conscious of that. At the miracle that happens. Or a person like myself who calls it out for you. Right? Yeah. Join the memberships. Trust me. We'll take care of that stuff big time. Big time. They're all on sale. Trust me. It's big time. But being able to get those things. To believe that those things happen when they do. And saying, well, it's not really the right person. Well, you don't get to make that decision. They do. Soul journey. Soul journey. See? So as you go through this transformational big time, just showed me like Superman busting through the third dimensional shell. Okay? That's all of us. It's all of us. Wonder Woman, whoever, right? That you don't even have to bust the shell. You just have to allow the shell to get thinner and thinner and thinner so that you can walk right through it. They can take you right through it as you ascend. That's the blessing. But you have to take care of yourself first. Have to. Have to. If you're working and it's exhausting. Okay, so why is it exhausting? What's going to make you feel better? Is it going to yoga once a week? Is it going to a therapist once a week or once a month? Is it going to be eating different food, not starving yourself? Is it going to be some type of meditation that is going to allow you to let that shit go? I asked for meditation this week about emotional energy from past lives. Because I know that I've got it. Okay? I know that I've got it. And today I got a meditation from Steve Noble for 43 minutes. Haven't done it yet, but I saw it. It's there. It's in my email. It blows my mind. Yeah. See? So I'll do that tomorrow morning. Right? So ask and you shall receive, because they'll bring you what you want, what you need, if you allow them to, without thinking it's bullshit. I thought that too for a really long time. Only way I'm going to get what I want is if I work for it. Only thing I'm going to do it is if I do it myself. I have to do it myself. You know, that's their job. And the emotional stuff, you got to call it out. You got to let yourself heal, right? And ego will keep you in that circle of not healing because it knows it can control you, make you feel sad. So nothing else leaves you. Your energy doesn't leave you that makes you sad. The energy that's around you doesn't leave you because it makes you sad. You sit in the sadness, which is ego's job, is to stop you from healing, to stop you from moving forward, stop you from allowing the new job, stop you. That's what his job is, right? Because it doesn't understand that if I allow you to let this go, I can't control you anymore. That's ego's job, is to keep you alive. So as we go through this transformational year, big time, with literally shit falling apart, we haven't seen anything yet, right? Again, Spirit has told us all for months and months and years, we're going to see things we never thought we'd see in the country before. Being shot in the face, shot in the head, terrorizing people, taking over countries. Yeah. And there's a 40%, maybe sometimes 25% who are digging it, and the other part of the collective is not. It's not. That's transformation, right? But the light always wins. Always wins. We just have to, unfortunately, we have to see and feel and hear how the divine ETs, right, are tearing it apart. Because we all know why. They chose us for a reason. They chose the United States for a reason. Again, it's on video in the past, 2 years. We're the youngest country on the planet. We're the most liberal country on the planet, easily swayed to accept new things. Okay? Especially when there's things that either irritate us or put us into fear. Okay? We have the largest military and the largest economy in the world. Which one he's trying to just tank. Okay? Because people that are hungry and sad, unaccomplished, fearful, will do anything that you will actually tell them to do. For food, for money, for a job, for a house, for gas. That's what it's all about, control. But that's what they're breaking. They're breaking that. They're breaking that. And that is what it's all about. So as we love ourselves, again, how many times a day do you tell yourself that you love yourself out loud? Very important, right? Looking in the mirror, dead in the eyes, giving yourself some props, right? All that self-care allows you not to engage in third dimension because they make you feel like you don't need to anymore. I'm going to get rid of my cable. I don't watch TV anymore. I used to watch TV all afternoon and all night long. Don't do it anymore. Not at all. I watch Netflix. I watch Amazon Prime. I watch HBO. I don't watch anything else anymore. Maybe 2 shows. That's it. I got to cut the cord because it no longer serves me, right? To give them that money. No. Not at all. Again, another elevation, another ascension. Because I don't need it. I have 5 channels now and it's like really expensive. No. Again, making that decision that no longer serves. That's got to go. Which is going to freak my family out. Are you kidding me? No, I don't need a TV. I got my iPad, my laptop, my phone. I watch YouTube, I watch Facebook, I watch whatever. I can watch movies on my phone or on my laptop or on my iPad, right? Yeah. I don't need that anymore. That lead to the outside world, thinking that I can have part in that. Because I'm not. That is transformation, everybody. And you're all going to go through that stuff. You're all going to go through that stuff if you haven't begun already. I would say most of you, if not all of you, have already started your ascension. You just don't believe it. You're stuck on 1 or 2 things, which I was too. Moving to Maui. Hasn't happened yet. They told me 8 years ago. It's a long time. It's almost a freaking decade. It's been a really quick transformation because I can't believe they told me that 8 years ago. But they did. But I was never this guy before. In this new energy, because that energy as of December is in the 9 years, right? Gone. I understand that now. It couldn't happen then because I wasn't this guy before. See? Just like yourself. If you are emotional, if you are thinking too much, if you are not allowing yourself to heal because you don't take care of yourself emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, physically, making time for yourself, eating the right food, very important. I mean, with my stomach issues, I can no longer have sugar. I can no longer have processed foods. I can only have anything. And I'm a snacker. I love chocolate. I love ice cream. I love dairy. I love hot Mexican food. I can't eat any of that anymore. So it's a really bland teardown, right? But I know in the future, there's different foods for me to eat in the future. I understand that. But it's really boring. And no soda, which drives me just batshit crazy. But I can't. It tears up my colon. Can't do it. See? I accept that. The medicine's working. That's all I care about. Same thing for yourself. What is working for you? What is working for you? I mean, people are putting on the screen all kinds of awesome stuff about their transformation, right? When it started, what they've been going through, that they don't watch a lot of TV anymore, all these transformational things, ditching friends, telling family members that, again, I can have a limited basis with you. That's what it's about. Leanne, I do too. I love everything that's not good for me, big time. I was brought up on that stuff, at my age. But I'm still alive and I'm still healthy, so it's all good, right? Again, I know that I'm not going any place, and I know they got my back. So this was a reason for me to go through and cut stuff out. I'm spiritually connected. I am psychologically prepared. Emotionally, I've always been an emotional guy, and now I'm working on that because I know that it's past life stuff. Yeah. As Spirit has said, Bill, you got to do all your work in Detroit before we can move you. Okay. I let them, because I know the agenda, right? I don't know the agenda. But as we progress forward and progress into ascension, into 5D, I mean, I'm in 5D, I would say probably 80% of the time. I don't give a shit about nothing. Nothing. Working? Yes. Taking care of my dog? Yes. Cleaning my house? Yeah, maybe once a week instead of doing it every day. It doesn't matter. Chimes. Taking off the shackles of myself that I learned as a child to survive. To survive in my household. I love my mother and my father. My family was great. In 3D. But I'm the child who's no longer in 3D. Both mom and dad are gone. Okay? My mother told me to turn the friggin' heat down, right? Shut that off. Okay. I got up and did it because that's just the way it is. See? So as you allow yourself to heal, as you allow yourself to forgive, huge, forgiving people who harmed you, forgiving yourself for not knowing. Soul journey, 100%. Soul freaking journey. You can't change nothing. You can't change. You sign that 3, 4, 5 page contract about your life, what it's going to be from front to back. Your spirit guys know it, and your soul knows it, which is your spine. Right? You ain't got a clue. All you can do, forgive yourself. Forgive other people. Do it for you. Right? Because, again, it's what it's all about. Because you're carrying the burden. They're not. They're not at all. They're good. Because that's who they are. Because they're third dimensional. Right? It's the way it is. Be kind at the grocery store. Be kind at the gas station. Be kind. Because guess what? There's so many assholes on the planet, especially in the country, who are just horrible human beings. And because they're angry, because they're being triggered, because of the energy on the planet, and they don't know what to do. So they lash out at people who are taking care of them. How many times do you see a video on YouTube or on Reels from the grocery store or from McDonald's? How the people jump over the counter and throw coffee on people and, this never happened before, has it? No. That's what it's about. You can look at that and not get aggravated with that. And also with the government. Same thing. Same thing. We can't change it. We don't know what the future is going to be. We don't know how it's going to happen. But it's going to be taken care of because the light always wins. And if you watch prior videos of mine for Coaching for the Soul, you'll know what's going to happen sometime this year. Yeah. Do I believe that? Well, yeah, because they told me. They told us on the program, right? How it's going to happen. And people, well, Bill, when? We don't know when. They're not going to tell us when. They're not. They're not going to tell you when you're going to move to Maui. Hello. They're not going to tell you when you're going to change jobs. They're not going to tell you anything. They're going to lead you in that direction if you allow them to. And that's the key. That's the key. You have to allow them to lead you when they feel like it. It's not on our time. We're on linear time. They're not. There's no sense of time in spirit at all. They just look at your birth chart or look at your soul journey, right? Okay, the soul contract and the birth chart's on the back. Okay, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so yeah, we got time. Yeah, we got time. But they're always in motion with us. They're always in motion with us. And that's what it's all about. Understanding that, right, is that they have us. They've got our back all the time. They do. But are you allowing them to have your back? Or are you stuck in third dimensional BS, which doesn't serve you any longer because you are that person who is emotional because my dad died, or my sister died, or my dog passed, or whatever, the goldfish died, whatever it is that triggers you into being that person who feels, because that's past life. That's past life energy, 100%. They're trying to get you to bring it up so that you can release it by healing yourself, allowing them to heal you, doing guided meditations for emotional healing, going to see a therapist, going to somebody like myself, again, soul coach, right? A medium to talk to mom or dad or whoever, right? The goldfish, right? I mean, whoever. It doesn't really matter. As long as you are doing something that's going to make you release, to make you feel comfortable, to make you feel optimistic. Is that every day? Oh, hell to the no. I spent 2 months on my couch. On my couch, pretty much, for 2 months. Stomach stuff, uncomfortable, defeated, not understanding why, angry, no, it doesn't do any good. But they'll pull you out of it. That's the blessing. They'll pull you out of it, even if you don't want to come out of it. They'll pull you out of it with one good day in a week, then 2 good days in a week. Then you feel better in 3 days in a week. You're starting to, after you're crying or after you're emotional upset or after you've bitched them out or whatever, yeah. The task is getting the energy out of our bodies and allowing it to be released so we can heal. Getting angry, that's when we heal. See? So, and they'll do all that. They'll take all that energy from you if you allow them to. It's when you don't allow them to that they have to pull you forward from your shirt, from your blouse, from your sweater. Yeah. See? And all of this is going to culminate in ETs coming out. I watched a video today with Bill Maher and had a guy in there talking about the ETs, and this is what I love, that everyone in the government knows about the ETs, but they're not saying anything yet. Oh, I totally believe that. Presidents have always known. Yeah, I mean, again, yeah. It's what it is. What it is. See? So again, when they show up in the middle of the transformation, let's say, freaks everybody out, but they go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This other stuff don't matter no more because you're fear of that. There's nothing to fear in that. They're us. They put us here. They're not here to harm anybody, but they're here to help us clear out the third dimensional energy and ascend it to who we're supposed to be this lifetime. Yeah. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. What it's about. Okay? I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. So guys, still got personal readings on sale. 30 minutes for $85 and 60 minutes for $115. That's like $40 off each one. Memberships. If you want people who are going to help you take care of stuff, if you want people to be spiritual friends with, if you want to be mentored, if you want to have somebody who's going to call you out, that'd be me, and then help you to understand how you're going to get there, what you need to do to clear stuff out, what you need to do, because that all comes from them. All comes from them. Sheridan said, nothing more to channel. Well, I've kind of hid that away because Spirit kept talking, and I'm like, okay, guess we're not going to do that. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. We'll do that next week, or maybe I'll do a video just with them. You know, who knows? Memberships. There's 5 different levels of spiritual guidance. We do a Zoom call every month with everybody who wants to join. There's amazing people in the memberships. Truly amazing people. You can see all of it at billhobart.com. They're on sale for 10% off through the end of February now, I believe. I'm not really sure. Maybe the 15th. I'm not really sure. They haven't told me anything yet. Haven't done graphics yet for it, but I know that it's going to. Whatever they're going to tell me to do, I'll do it. So readings are on sale. I still have gift certificates. Okay, if you want a gift certificate for somebody for birthday, for anniversary, for just because you love them, billhobart.com. Okay, you actually get a certificate that I will send to you via email. You can fill it out. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to set the appointment up. It's a piece of cake. Do it at the sale price. Okay, instead of the regular price. You just do that. Just contact me if you're looking for that, and I'll tell you how to do it. So we don't have to go through my system, because my system is going to charge you a regular price, and I can't change that because we don't have the option. So the way to do it is I can let you know if you want a gift certificate for someone. You know, mom, dad, sister, brother, best friend, somebody who needs guidance because you love them very much, but they drive you freaking wackadoodle because they don't get it. They don't get everything. Yeah. So that's all on billhobart.com, everybody. So thanks for joining me. I so appreciate it. And let people know about the show. Okay, it's going to be on Facebook for probably 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. You can always take it and share it if you would. Again, if you would for me, please. Hey, Kristen. In like half an hour, run over to YouTube, or maybe tonight or tomorrow. Like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a little comment, even if it says, hey, Bill, or hey, what's up, or whatever. An emoji, doesn't matter. I love seeing that kind of stuff. If you got questions, put them there, and I will answer the question for you. Debbie, you can, if you want to talk to me, you can call me on my cell phone, which is on the website. Okay. You can call me, or you can text me. Again, use my cell phone number. You can email me. Again, it's on the website. Also, too, if you when you go on the website, you can sign up for notifications on promos and stuff, so you get them every day or every other day, whatever I decide to send them out, or my computer person does that. I'm always around, guys. I'm always around. You know that I've been saying that for 8 or 9 years. I'm always around. You can always get in touch with me. Again, Facebook Messenger. Okay, Bill Clairvoyant or Bill Hobart, one or the other. I'm always around, right? But if it's after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, I'm not going to answer until tomorrow. Okay, because I'll get all worked up in here, and I'll be up there, and I won't be able to go to sleep. So we have to protect the old man. the old man's sleep because, yeah, it's a hard time doing that. So anyway, guys, namaste. I love everybody that watches the program. Spread the love, everybody. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Tell yourself that you love yourself 5 or 10 times a day. Trust me, it works. It lifts your energy. It lifts your vibration. Okay? Tell other people that you love them if you do. If you don't, it's okay. Okay? And I'll see you next Thursday at 3 o'clock. Coach for the Soul. See you guys.